Shalom, Kol Yahweh Shemi Hawashai Shemar Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, the elder bishops of GMS, and the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, so this is just a quick hit to remind you, hey, don't be falling asleep on your watch, okay? Don't fall asleep on your watch, especially right now, all right? You got to have that spiritual coffee in you, all right? So that you don't fall asleep on your watch. That's when the enemy creeps in and takes out the whole squad because one person who was on watch wanted to close his eyes, all right? No, you got to stay on watch, stay alert, and let it give the signal when the enemy approaches, all right? And he's approaching right now. So you got to be, you got to give the signal, all right? And put that flare up in the air and start shooting. All right, here we go. This is Sirach 5 and 15. You can always go to this. You could always go to Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. You can always go to this, all right? You're supposed to know everything that's going on in geopolitics, right? Because you're always watching, all right? And we're going to keep this short and sweet, so we'll just go right here to Dabu 7. I'm going to use this. It was targeted. State of emergency issued after substations attacked by gunfire in North Carolina. What? What? What is this? Right? Who is this? Who is this? What is this? All right. What the hell is this? This is Dabu 77. An hour ago, more than 33,000 North Carolina power customers remained in the dark and under curfew. What? Under curfew? Look at that. Monday, 2 days after two electric substations were shot up. What? In what officials said was a targeted attack. Crazy. Let's read more. Schools in Moore County were also closed Monday as residents in the rural area 90 miles east of Charlotte woke up to temperatures below freezing. Wow. A decision would be made Monday night on whether they could reopen. This should be all over the news right now, as outages were expected to stretch through Thursday, power officials said. Look, law enforcement agencies had not identified a suspect or motive for the shootings at the substations, which were owned by Duke Energy. It was the Dukes. It was the Dukes. Okay? What do you mean? They're not gonna say anything about the Mo show? The drag show? Oh, it was the drag show. Well, who does that point to? It points to the maggots. So they're giving them a pass. If it was a Jake, that Negro's face would be plastered all over every channel of mainstream media right now. Okay, so they're trying to get their story straight on this one. All right, so you don't need an EMP or a solar flare for the whole grid to go down. You just need a drag show. All right, that's all you need, and a couple and an AK. Well, they shot it up because of the drag show that was going on. They used an AK, right, or a AR. They used the dreaded AR. Let's watch this. Salakia, what's going on?
This is Dabu 7. We have a state of emergency in North Carolina now, connected to the situation with these electric substations. We still have tens of thousands of people in the dark and a curfew underway after these two electric substations were apparently shot in a targeted attack. So they're saying that the school remains closed there, schools in Moore County, that they'll update later this evening on when they're going to reopen. But they're not expected to have power back until Thursday now. Law enforcement agencies have not identified a suspect or a motive. They held this press conference saying that they feel like this was definitely targeted. They said that it was not random while pouring cold water on unsubstantiated rumors that it was connected to the Southern Pines drag show that was supposed to take place on Saturday. There's speculation flying around that, but that's all that it is at this point without any other proof or evidence connecting someone to it. Now, they're saying that this is a serious incident. They go on to call the people that did this cowards because no one has claimed responsibility. They go on to say that this is going to cost millions of dollars to get the equipment replaced and back up and running. And they will let folks know as soon as possible when restoration has been put into motion fully. And I've got some other images here I wanted to share with you here real quick. Just shows the crime scene, so to speak. It was one of these substations like right here. And you can see here on the back end that they tore down the fencing, breaking into this area, and then proceeded to shoot up the place to cripple it. So this was an attack for those that couldn't wrap their head around it. And yes, it was shot up. And I'll have more details on Twitter as I get them. Make sure to follow me there and hit that subscribe button for more. This has been Dabu7.
To the fullest. It had to be the Black Hebrew Israelites. Only explanation, the white guys that did this, they were from a cult called the Black Hebrew Israelites, right? It had to be. All right, so you got to keep your eyes open because shit like this is going on. What is this? This is an attack on America. Is it from the inside? Did Haji do this? All right. Did the terrorists do this? How can we blame this on the Black Hebrew Israelites? Anyway, whatever the hell is going on, you have to kind of figure out who does this help, right? Key bona. Who benefits from this? All right. It's going to be a dark winter. Let me get my shots centered. This is 1 Thessalonians. Five. Stay awake. Stay on your watch. All right. Watch and wait patiently. 5 and 6. Let's get KJV here, Slakia. Right here. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. Okay? Watch and be sober. All right? Be not ignorant of anything in a large matter or a small. Okay? Got to know what's going on. It's telling a story. Things like this are telling a story. What story is it telling? Okay? The story is they can shut the grid down whenever they want to. And that they are. Okay? Oh, there was a drag show, so somebody went out and shut up and now everybody's freezing their nuts off right now. Okay? What happened in Texas 2 years ago? Okay, well, we steered the harp, right? Isaiah. I'm going to cut it short. Book of Isaiah 21 and 8. And he cried, "A lion, my Lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights." All right? You ain't going to know a lion if you fall asleep on your watch. You understand? You ain't going to see a chariot of men approaching. You're going to be catching Z's, and everybody's going to get shot up because you fell asleep on your watch, including yourself. And he cried, "A lion, my Lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights." Okay, you have a perpetual uh, guard shift. All right, you're always watching. All right, be not ignorant. You're supposed to know everything that happens. All right, including Russia getting bombed. Who's bombing in Russia? See, this is an act of war. Okay? This is what they're not saying. Huh? Do you know how serious this is? This is terrorism. This is sabotage. This is a very, very serious matter. And they're just kind of brushing it off. Okay? And then the brother Samak over in Florida brought out that two air bases in Russia were bombed. Who's bombing in Russia? Near Moscow. Okay? When you put all these things together, all right, who did this? And who did that? Did NATO go over and drop some bombs in Russia, in the land of near Moscow? All right. What does this mean? All right. Ezekiel. We'll get Ezekiel and we'll close out. All right. Hey, you got to stay on your watch. Salaki, what the hell happened there? Went too far. Okay, here we go. Salaki. Ezekiel 3 and 17, Son of man, I have made thee me. You got a job to do. Okay, you got to make them videos every day. You got to warn them. All right? Shout out to the homie Drunk. All right? People are depending on you to get that word out. All right, so with that, we hope that the electorate edified. Hey, stay on your watch. Shit is getting janky. People are losing their minds right now. You can see, all right, is demons and spirits out here making people do some crazy shit. CERN portal is open, and here come the the strong demons. All right. All right. So with that, we hope that the electorate edified you, brothers and few sisters, with that shalom.